I am woman phenomenally. Phenomenal woman? That's me, Maya Angelou. Welcome to this segment of the Afrocentrist podcast, The Woman, Her Story, and Her Impact, where I get to speak to women from across the globe, sharing their stories and how they are impacting their world. Coming to you every Wednesday, 4 p.m. GST. Of course, with your favorite show host, the energetic EJ. So make it a date with me every Wednesday. The Afrocentrist Podcast, proudly African. Hello and welcome to another episode on the Afrocentrist Podcast. This is your host, the energetic EJ, and this is the segment, The Woman, Her Story, Her Impact. Yes, I'm glad to be back. This season has been a tough one for me. I kid you not, because it's been like a roller coaster. My calendar being like all tied up, my guests, showing up or canceling at the last minute. Just a little bit of rigmarolling and roller coaster experience. But that is not to say I'm going to give up. No, we're in this for the long haul. So on the days that is high and low, we keep going regardless. So I am glad to be back. I know I skipped last week. Was sad, but here I am again with a new episode. And today on the show, I have a very interesting story to share with you, because this is the first time I'm doing this type of story, a story that is still evolving, that is still playing out, so to say. It is not yet completed. And the reason I even loved this one and I'm jumping on it is because when I asked this person their story and she told me her ordeal in the online business space, and I said, are you really sure you want to share your story, even though you're still in the middle of it? You've not figured out your way yet, or your way out of the trouble that you got into. And she said, I am willing to share because I know I will be back on this same show to share my testimony when I get out of it. And I'm like, whoa, I love that. I love that spirit, because when she shared her story with me, she's gone through some difficult time trying to get in the online space. And I know I'm one of the preachers of getting on the online space right now, right? And it is true that there are a lot of scammers out there. A lot can happen online. And because of this, some people are actually handicapped. They don't want to dare. Like, I don't have strength for that. But this woman has been through that. And yes, she is saying, regardless of the challenges that I've faced, regardless of what I've gone through, I am still going to stay in this space and I am going to make it. She has all of this opposition, and this is what we want to hear. This is what we want to share with you today. Her story, what happened, how she is where she is today, and what is actually keeping her going to say, you know what, regardless of my experience, I am still going to go ahead. And the focus is, I am going to succeed. Yes, this is The Woman, Her Story, Her Impact. And today I'm speaking to Amina Craig, all the way from Nigeria. Stay tuned, and I'll be back with my guests. Hi, I am Ejiro Osakade, aka The Energetic EJ. I'm an author, a podcaster, and an event host. And I will be sharing my story of how I came into Dubai as a student. And then now I am a freelancer working with different brands, using my power of connectivity to connect to the right kind of people so that I can get the right kind of work, right? So I'll be sharing my story at the next Road to Success seminar with Mayowa Adegoke. And I would love to see you there. So get your ticket now and be a part of that. It's happening on the 24th of September, 2022. See you there, and bring somebody along. Hello, Amina. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm good.
Awesome. Fine. Good to have you here.
Thank you. My pleasure.
That's fine. All right. So, Amina, quickly, because I want this to be sweet, short, straight to the point, but also because we know you have this goal. Like, see, I'm coming back to share my testimony with you.
Sure.
I love that. So, in a way, introduce yourself to my audience today. Who is Amina?
Okay. Amina is an online businesswoman. And she's a student, a mother of two, a businesswoman, an affiliate marketer, and she has gone through a lot.
So that is just I can see. I
That
know.
is
That's
just
just a summary of like, okay, let me just say that's it for
actually.
now. Okay, so tell me, how did your journey into the online space begin?
Well, it started last year when I gained admission because actually I had an ND before, but my husband really loved studying. So I gained admission and we just have to relocate to a very place that is very closer to the school premises. So we have so many ups and downs. We try so many things, but we just have to keep going. So when I joined it, when I moved to the school, I just have to start doing something. So I started doing this daily contribution. Then that is how I was able to start this business. But you know, people they actually want something that will give them. They actually want money. They actually need money. You understand? Because everybody that don't just want to do daily contribution, they want somebody that will be giving them money. So I was actually looking for, okay, where can I get this money? From there, I was actually sorting out for different people, not until when somebody was willing to help. Then she dropped the sum of she just drops money. Then from there, it was around the festive period, and I was like, this if I just give these people this money, they would not want to pay because it's a very new environment and I've not really know much about them. So that is when this somebody introduced this online stuff to me. Then I was actually going through that. Okay, I actually want to start something online because I've heard of several businesses you can do online that can actually give you the kind of life, because I know I deserve more. I know where I was coming from. I'm not the lazy type. So even the new environments, as in immediately we move in, I started going out and telling them that, okay, this is what I can actually do. I can actually help you to do this, to do that. But you understand. So that is how I just venture into this online stuff. But go to instead of going through the right path, you understand, I just have to meet this hand, and it was like, when you are trying to look for quick money, you understand, there's so many things you just have to go into. So this person introduced the business. I think is one of these scam
On
something.
the
They are like
schemes. Hmm.
a Ponzi schemes. They are like, okay, when you bring this money, it's not actually, it's not actually a Ponzi, but when you bring this money, it will keep growing. It will keep growing. I was like, keep growing. They showed several testimonies, different testimonies, that
Hmm.
this person just catch out, this person just do this person just do that. I was like, okay, at least if I could just, and apart from that, there's, moving from new place, we are spending money, we have to change our children's schools, buy new stuff, change our houses, as in so many things. So I
Was
needed the
expecting
money
lot
urgently, like
badly.
seriously, I
Hmm.
needed the money. So I needed something that will actually double the income. And the money I got, it was not actually free, because the person did not actually give me the money. The person gave me the money so that I will be paying interest. And the interest is more far from the profit I'm going to make. You understand? So that was what
But
really
why did you agree to
prompted.
that? Why did you agree to that when the interest the person is asking for is going to be more than the profit you are making?
And you understand, my point was, okay, I was actually a marketer in one microfinance bank, though I stopped because of the stress and I don't really have time for my family. So I was like, if I could start this something that I know a little bit of it. So it is something I know how to do. So I am actually a market. Even before I go back to school, as in this is what I'm being known for. As in, if you said the best marketer in this in the state, you just count me out of it because I'm actually good at it. So that is the main reason why I said, okay, if this because this is a very new place, if they too knows me, at least I'm not working for somebody again. This is my home business now. At least if I could just start from somewhere, because I believe you start from little, even if the profit is not as much as what I aim at. If I start, I know I will stay. So that is what made me to agree to collect the money in the first place. But the circumstances do occur, and the time I later got the money was not, or it was not very good. It was during festive period, so I was like, I cannot give these people this money now. They will use it for this thing. And it was, as in, I was calculating, okay, if I do this, it will come out like this. But okay, let me just do something that I think is quite real, not knowing not knowing the other side will happen.
Mm.
So that is how initially it was not actually the whole money, to be candid though. But I first of all tested with little amounts. I got my money back. So that was
So what
when
was the
I okay.
what was the scheme exactly about? So you give a particular amount of money and they double it for
I
you within some days.
It was actually for ball. I think is a ball platform. Yes, it was actually a ball platform. They said you are not. It's just like this Mary bet or something, but you are not the one that is going to
Oh,
be playing with. I think you heard of this ETC service PONZI scheme. So, but they were like, people are catching out, and I've been seeing testimonies even from because the person that introduced it to me was actually a cousin. You understand? It was actually somebody that is very, very close to me, and I
you.
and I believe that he would not at least want me to, and he was trying to figure out that, okay, this one that you actually have, if you just actually use it, and my cousin. It was actually, I was even not planning to do something like that, because I know it's Ponzi, and I've involved in some Ponzi, and I know the difference. But I was like, I needed money. Let me just do
Needed
this thing, at
money.
least for this month. Not knowing the month will be so long. So that was how I started, and I put the money there. The money was increasing. It was when the time to withdraw. That is when we know that it was something else. So so that was my journey into this online space. But apart from that, before, when I joined the other platform, I heard about affiliate marketing, and you understand, I was like, okay, if I could do this thing and I could do that one, because I actually want something that would just give me that peace of mind. Because I told you that what really made me quit my former job was because I don't really have time for my children,
Your
and I needed
family.
that time. I want something that will give me that freedom. And I'm this kind of person that believe in actually working for my money. You understand? I don't
Mm.
really just focus because I have husband. I would he should
Relax.
cater for everything.
Mm.
No, no, I'm not. Even when I was in school, he knows me very, very well. So I'm not that kind of person. And anytime we do plan together, okay, you do this, let me do this. I will at least bring something to the
Able to
table. You
support.
understand? So that
Mm. Mm.
so that was really what prompts me. And even I even convinced, because I'm good at convincing people. I even convinced some major when I started though. I even convinced one of those majority of my friends that, okay, do this thing. I think they are cashing out. You understand? But we don't want to work for our money. You understand? So they are cashing out. Have you collect money? I've collect money, because I tried it the first time. It worked for me. To be candid though, I put small money, they give me back, they double it. Okay, I put
You were
80K.
not
They
enough with big money.
So that was how, and I said, okay, if I could put this thing, no, at least it will pay the woman's interest, and I will start, because I actually need a larger capital, to be candid. You understand? Because when dealing with loans, you need good money to start the business, and the money I have with me was just too small for it to start. You
That
understand? So I was
business.
like, okay,
Mm.
if I could just double this thing, and it will just give me that avenue to just start large. At least when the profits I'm making from there, I can now keep rolling it and be paying the lady
Turning it over.
interest. But
Mm.
that was what really prompted me to do this. So
So,
that was
so
how
in
the
the
journey
end,
started.
yeah. So in the end, you got scammed, so to say, and now you have to start all over again. So why? Yeah,
It's not
I
that
can
easy.
imagine. I can imagine.
It's not
But my
that easy.
question
It's
to
not
you
that
now
easy.
is why? What exactly made you still stay in this online space to say, okay, this one did not work. Right now, there's affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is also online. What made you stay and not just give up and say, you know what, please let me go and do buying and selling because this online thing is not working? What made you stay?
To tell you the truth, even my husband was like, "Oh, as in, after they've scammed you a whole lot of money, you're still pressing phone, you are still doing this. Don't these people, they will scam you again. All the money that you have less, they will." I was like, no, because I've seen people that are doing it. This affiliate marketing, to be precise. When I joined, I saw advert, I shall click on one link. That time I still have that money with me. So I joined because I really believe in something that you can actually do that can actually be giving you that streams of income. Like I said, I don't really believe in working hard to get your money. I believe there are people that are smart that you can actually, it is not about you walking around doing the FT work before you start getting that money. That is my own belief right from day one. But the kind of husband I have, it was like, no, you just have to go out there, let people know you. I was like, it's still the same thing. I believe that it's
Mm.
still the same. So that was what really made me. This one is not like Ponzi. This one I'm studying, I'm getting some skills. So why would
Yeah.
I now believe that it is another form? That one I give my money. I was not doing anything. I was sleeping, eating, thinking that my money is going. Somebody is playing football. This one, I'm the one reading. I'm studying. At least it's just like me going to that university again. So I'm learning new skills. So why won't I just put in that effort? Everybody, I will be sincere with everybody is against it. Everybody is against it. That no, they are scammers, they have streets, they just want to collect your money. This one, when they talk, they will say you should bring money to join classes. And to be candid, I join. As in, you will not just name it, any affiliate platform, anyone, I join because
So let me
I
let
know
me
that
let me let me cut you there. Let me cut you in there. You joined and you are learning. So what would you say
I
is your
am.
experience so far? Like with what you are learning, are you able to then convert what you are learning, like the skill to actually earn, even if it's not at the level you want? Are you already making progress, would you say?
Like you said, this online stuff is not something you can just join immediately and you can just start earning. You understand? It takes time, and I really, though initially the Ponzi mindset that was actually in me the main reason why I joined the affiliate platform was, okay, let me just, if I join this thing, at least I could just make some money and pay my debt. That was the main reason. But when I joined the affiliate world, I was like, this thing is not, you work for your money, and you have to learn so many things before you start earning. And apart from that, there are still some challenges I'm going through, because it was not that really easy. I believe people know my background. So for me now to now come out and they know that this girl did not actually have this kind of money that she's saying that you should do, but I believe so much in it that if I have the skills, there's no way where I will not get them. How much is it? I will get it back. So that is my own belief, and that
Absolutely.
is what has really been keeping me.
Absolutely.
So
I
that is
love
just
it.
it.
I love it. I love it. And this is a good way for me to just come in here and say, I mean, I am also, in that space where I'm learning like you in the affiliate marketing space to say, see, these are skills that you need to learn. One of the top skills for me that I know I have to sit on and learn is even the selling skills itself, because not all of us know how to sell. Even those of us who
Yeah.
went to school to study marketing or business admin, we still do not know how to
I
put
thought
ourselves forward,
I thought
right?
I was
Because
I thought I was I thought I was the best marketer. I told you that I'm a marketer. I thought I was the best marketer. Not until when I joined, I was like, no, I was actually doing rubbish before.
I know, right? I know. And so this is just to encourage you if you're watching this, especially as a woman. I know you've heard a lot about the online space and you're skeptical, like, hey, these people have come again, they're lying. And then you see, and let me just put a caveat here, right? Like she said, when she entered into the Ponzi scheme, she saw testimonials. She saw people saying all sort of things like, oh, this is what I've earned, this is what I've done. So you see a lot of flashings going on, like, oh, this is it. I made this amount, I made this amount. So there is a way that even people in the affiliate marketing world can use that to scam you, right? But we're saying that there are platforms online, affiliate platforms online, where the focus is not about the money you want to make, but the skill you have to learn. Because once you learn the skill, it is yours. It is yours for life. You can always apply that skill over and over and over again. Like most of our coaches will say, you rinse and you repeat. You rinse and you repeat. So one of the skills, for example, that we learn, right, is copywriting. So if you're able to learn that skill, you are able to write copies for different kind of businesses and make your money. So even on the days that you are low on cash, you just think, okay, who needs my services? Who can I help with
That
this
is
skill?
what
And you're
I'm
able to
doing
help
now.
them.
That is what I'm doing now. That is what I'm doing. No, even the copywriting, I'm learning and video animation now. It was as in I was just like, let go that money, I will pay the money. As in, I'll pay the money. It's very sure
Absolutely.
because
Yeah.
and that is what is really giving me the confidence. I told the woman, wait, don't worry, I will give you your money back. And I'm actually making some cool money right now, though it is not up to that amount, but at least I have the
Yes.
confidence that I can actually make that money in no time
Absolutely.
because I have my
Yes.
skills now. I have something I believe if I use it, my power, if I use it, I will make times 50 of it. It's very, very sure. Me, I'm very, very confident.
Absolutely.
That's the main reason I
I
said
love
I will come back again. I will come back. Seriously. In no time, I will
I
come back.
can I cannot wait for you to come back and tell the world,
Ah,
share on this
yes.
platform, like, hey, see, you see that debt? I've paid it and now I am okay. And now I'm empowering others to do the same thing. So, guys, I
My
hope
God
that you're
grace.
inspired by this story. That online, yes, you might meet the bad eggs, but do not let that one deter you from where you are going. If you know exactly where you are going, you can get there if you are in the right place, right? So I'll plug this in here shamelessly. I know a platform, or I am a part of a platform where we teach you these skills, right? We teach you to learn, and when you learn, you start to earn. And when you start to earn, you start to flex, right? It's called Learn or Flex, right? And I'm going to leave the link to this description, to the description of this video and of the audio podcast if you want to be a part of that. Don't let your bad experiences from the past stop you from entering into something that can set you up for life, right? Because you can learn skills. I mean, there are too many digital skills that you can learn. And if you just pick one, sit with it. Even this one I'm doing right now, podcasting, I keep saying it to you guys, like this skill, oh my God, it can open doors for you in places that you can only imagine. But you have to start and you have to grow into it and you have to get better at it. Okay. So I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video, both of the platform where you can learn those skills and even of my own course, because I have a challenge that I put people through to help them learn how to start their podcast to position themselves globally. So if you want to be a part of that, check out the links on this video or on the audio of this podcast that you are listening to. Thank you so much, Amina, for sharing your story. I love, 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 love your confidence. I love, love, love your hard work to say, you know what, I know it's going to take me time, but I'm ready to give it what it takes to get to the place that I want to get to. And I wish you all the very best. Please, when you finish
Thank
paying that
you.
debt and you start making better money, come back, oh, come back.
I'm sure. I'm telling you, I will surely come back because at least I will
Awesome.
surely come back. By God's grace, I will
Awesome.
surely come back.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Mama AJ. You are the best. Seriously, I really appreciate and enjoy. You are one of the main reason why I said no. So far, they are making it. Why won't I make it? It's just as in, why would I allow my bad experience to just weigh me down like that and let my husband talk to get over me? No, I just have to
Don't
to keep
worry. You will make
pushing.
him proud. You will make him proud very soon. Very soon you'll be like, ah, that's my wife. That's my wife.
Amen.
Awesome stuff. Yes. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys,
you,
for
ma.
watching us away.
Thank you.
Again, next week,
Bye
yet
bye.
another story of another woman sharing their stories and how they're making impact and just figuring life out. I love this one because yeah, she's still figuring life out, but still that way, as she shared her story today, is impacting you in one way or the other to say, you know what, I might have had a bad experience in the past, but I will not allow it stop me from attaining the goal that I want to attain in the future. God bless you. Have a fantastic day and see you next week. Bye bye.